welcome back to
Ladies Talk!
Okay, now I am Seruni Wardani and my group with Umi Fitri. Okay guys, as we know, now we have a beautiful guest, the CEO of ESCO, English Student Community. So, Umi, could you please tell us the story, the history of how did you establish ESCO?
ESCO, okay. So maybe this is quite a long story, but for ESCO itself, I started to run this business maybe in 2013. 2013. The first one. The first reason is because there were too many requests to learn like private class, and I can't. At that time, it was very difficult. You know, there are too many requests. A lot of people came and asked my time, asked their children to study with me, but because it's a lot of people, so I can't manage it in a private class. So that's why I decided to open a regular class. Okay. Despite of that things, I also mind about the cost. Okay, if you want to follow the private class, of course it will be higher price, but for the regular class, then it will take cheaper, like a lot cheaper, and you can also still learn well there. So that's why I opened the institution, and because since I love English very much, so I name it English Student Community. So people can learn English here, can help them with cheaper price, but not cheap quality. I mean, like we still mind about the quality. We still need to take care about the quality. So at that time, I decided to open ESCO, and also it's available for every level of people, every economy. From my opinion, education is for all people, not only for rich people.
Agreed.
Okay, so that's it.
Okay, so when the exactly time you built this?
Exact time, I don't remember exactly, but maybe it's about on July or August 2013.
2013.
Yeah,
So
2013.
okay, so it's been
9 years.
nine?
Almost.
Yes.
9 years.
Yeah.
Okay, what a cool. ESCO is the most famous English course in Churu Regency. We could say that.
Thank you.
Yeah,
But
and honestly, it really helpful for the students who has an interest to improve their English
English.
skills.
okay.
What are the difficulties have you faced in forming ESCO?
The difficulties.
Yes.
Okay. Well, guys, let me tell you honestly, there's nothing instant in this world, right?
Yes,
So,
of course.
if you want to start some business, then you will face a lot of difficulties, and those difficulties sometimes really makes you feel down or something. But from my story, from ESCO, at the first, the difficulties was like people didn't know you a lot. Okay, who are you, your ability.
Yeah.
So maybe I need to do like I did it alone first, all the work, like marketing, and also administration, and also be a teacher, even clean class. I did it alone. Okay, I did it alone first, and then I came to a lot of school. I came to give a free lesson because I believe that if you want God to help you, then you need to do some goods first. Okay, do good things first. We call it sedekah. or amal. Yeah, I have no idea what is the English of these things because it's a Muslim words. Okay,
Terms.
so I believe in that. So not so many people like English. We have to agree that everybody know that a lot of students hate English, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they hate English. What is that? Like
What is English?
Yeah, what is English? Like no English, nggak bisa bahasa Inggris, something like that. Yeah, something like that. And I tried hard to make them understand. Hey guys, actually, if you start to learn English with another way, then you will love English. English is not that difficult. Maybe it's difficult, but it's still possible. It's still possible, okay?
Nothing is impossible.
Yeah, it's still possible. You can learn it, but step by step. Okay, in our English course, we will learn it step by step, and so I need to encourage them, give them some education. And do you think it's, like successfully, like 100%? Not really. Sometimes at that time I gave like 1 month free class, and there's in the end of the class no one continued the class, but it's okay. It's okay, because at least I try to change their way of thinking, about English. It's a hard work.
It's a hard one.
Yeah, a lot of difficulties. If I told it, maybe if I tell it to you, it's gonna be a lot, maybe, but that's the point.
Okay.
I think it's enough.
In your opinion, what are the important aspects of learning a new language, especially English?
English. Oh, important aspect.
Yes.
Okay, the important aspect. Well, there's a lot of different ideas, but after I saw so many foreigners and talked to them, and do a lot of sharing. The important aspect is about you need to practice continue. You need to continue your practice. Practice regularly. The important thing about learning is you don't give up. Okay, you will find a lot of difficulties.
Yep.
I guarantee you will find a lot of difficulties, and every people have different time to understand something. Okay, maybe you will need 1 month, or maybe you will need 2 months, or maybe I will need like 1 year. Okay, we're not the same. Maybe you're good at math, you're good at English, maybe you're good in biology. I don't know.
Yeah.
We have different character, different ability. Okay, so different machine. Multiple intelligence. Some of them. So it will. Like important aspect. Maybe it's just don't give up, and also like keep your spirit up.
Keep your
Keep your
spirit
spirit
up.
up. Yeah.
And we need to consistent.
Yeah, you need to be consistent with what we learn. That's why I say don't give up.
Yeah.
If you find difficulties, just tell to yourself, okay, I can do it. It takes time.
It takes time.
It takes time. So that's the short version of my suggestions for important aspect. But for another one, there's a lot. Okay, so like maybe you can. A lot of people will say like you need to listen English song. You need to watch English movie.
Yeah.
Okay, I think you heard that a lot. You hear that a lot, but that's also important. A lot of ways, but remember, every people have different way. Don't make it same. We're not the same. Okay, I am good in listening. You're good maybe in structure. So we have a different way to learn. Maybe you will feel comfortable when watching movie. But you don't feel comfortable maybe. What was that? I don't like watching movie. I like listening music. Okay, just go ahead. Listen music. Okay, so you choose. Nobody knows what is the best for you, but you know what is the best for you. Okay, so you need to understand It takes time, and then don't give up if you find difficulties. And also, what else? Confidence. Sure, sure. You need to be confident. Remember, English is a one thing that my foreign friend always tell me. English is not about perfection. English is about communication. So if you can communicate with English, that's good. Even if you're not perfect yet. Okay, but later, day by day, continue practicing. You'll get it better day by day. Okay, and also, so that's the important thing. Desire to learn. But if you want like you are a moody person, then sometimes I want to learn, sometimes I don't want to learn. Then it's gonna be hard, maybe, because master a new language needs a lot of effort. You need to work hard for it, because this is not we didn't know this language before. We grew up with Indonesian, and not so many the big difficulties. Not so many people talking English here.
Yep.
Okay, maybe if I don't have foreign friend here, then my English will not be like this. I will chapping. Stop it. I will speak with chapping. Okay, and that's not really good, but it's okay. We're not perfect though. Yeah, so desire, confidence, keep improving, keep practicing. It's the same, and find your best way to learn. Okay, know yourself. Do a test. Know yourself and find your best way of learning. Maybe if you are a visual, maybe you will good when watching movie. You'll get a lot of lesson from watching movie. But if you are an auditorial, maybe it will help. Or musical, listening music will help. But if you're not a musical, listening music will be like kind of boring thing. Or maybe reading books. It depends. It really depends. Every student has different way. Okay, but to keep your spirit up, it's very important. Okay.
So, what is the motivation that makes you still want to continue progress and develop
The
your
English
motivation?
program.
Yeah.
My motivation. Well, my motivation is, I guess, I want a lot of Indonesian people can speak English well. Because this is because my bad experience in Hong Kong. A lot of people underestimate Indonesian people, because, and even they say, I'm sorry, but they say it as stupid, because a lot of Indonesian can speak English. They couldn't speak at that time, and they keep laughing at us like, Indonesian, like stupid one. We can't communicate or something. They really underestimate Indonesian there. They didn't realize I can't speak English. So at that time, I think maybe if I have a chance, I will try to make something that can help my people can speak English. And I proved them, I'm sorry, but I'm Indonesian and I can't speak English. Oh, so you're Indonesian. I was thinking you're Philippine because of your English. No, I'm not a Philippine. I'm Indonesian. Look at my ID card. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. So you know what we were talking about? Yes, I know it. Do you want me to tell them that you are you're gossiping about something bad about Indonesian? There are a lot of Indonesian in front of them, and they are gossiping in English, and they didn't know. When the Philippines laugh, then the Indonesian laugh, but they didn't know anything. It's oh my God, they're laughing at you.
Poor.
They're not that smart. They're the same like us, but they never give up. Okay, they keep practicing. They're not afraid making mistakes. So that's why they continue practicing. So that's why they can speak English better than us.
So you used to work in Hong Kong?
Yeah, I have experience working there, but it's not really one of my dream working abroad. A lot of people want to do that,
Yeah.
right? So I want to try it, but I think I choose the wrong country because in that country, Indonesian name is not really good because, like I told you, and then they didn't like if I do my religion activity, like praying, wearing veil. They say they felt not. They said I feel not comfortable with your activity. If you want to do that, so go home to your country. So finally, after a lot of debate, I decide to break the contract and go home. Okay, maybe this is not the right time. Finally, I go home. I went back to Indonesia and got married, and I'm here now. I
Yeah.
can't go anywhere. We should do the best thing, and then we will get the best result. Kind of that. Okay, you two guys work harder. Okay. Next questions.
Yeah.
Alright, Umi, what is your message for English learner?
Message. Okay, so for the English learner, okay. Maybe it's the same. Okay. Maybe my message for you all who wants to learn English more, okay. Just you need to remember one thing. You need to remember and always keep in mind it takes time. Okay, it takes time. You need to do a lot of, or you need to pass a lot of progress. You need to pass a lot of things first, and then you will get some progress. Okay, do it. Don't think you will able to do it once and then in a short time and then you will get a great result. No one do that. You need to make a small step first. Okay, make a step, make a small step, make progress, and keep continuing. Otherwise, if you want to make big steps, big change, it's not that easy. Okay, it's not that easy. It's like having a meal, like you combine your breakfast, your lunch, and your dinner, and you eat it once in a like in a one time. Okay, you did it in one time. You will not feel full. You will not feel happy. Okay, you will throw up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that good. So make a small step, make a progress, and remember, English is not about perfection. Maybe at this time your English and my English is different, but someday if you keep moving, if you keep learning, then your English will be better than me. And don't feel unconfident when you find someone speaks a lot better than you. Oh, come on, it's okay, it's totally okay. Make mistakes,
Yeah.
okay? Accept some, maybe what we call it, some advice. So continue, and also don't think about the perfection. Think about what kind of small step will you make today to make your English better. And yeah, that's it, I guess.
Okay, me. So I think this is the last question. So how did you build your relation with
Foreigners.
Yeah, foreigners.
Okay. Well, this is quite interesting questions. Yeah. Build. Maybe I don't know. I don't make like a special
Is that
step
a
for that
community?
at the first, in very young age, I tried to use internet. I tried to use Yahoo Messenger, and I tried to chat with I tried with a chat first with some people, and they told something bad, like oh, poor English. Oh, your English is poor. At that time, I was in the senior high school, and I was like, oh my god, they told me that my English is so bad. So what should I do? Should I stop, or should I learn better? Should I learn better and study harder? And I choose not to stop. Okay, maybe the English is bad now, but someday it will be better. Okay, so for practicing English with foreigners, maybe it will help a lot. Okay, but it's not really easy sometimes because they choose people. If they feel not comfortable with us, then they will stop our friendship. Okay, so to make them feel we are their friends. So guys, we need to remember they have different culture with us. Okay, there's a lot of things different, the way of thinking, the way of life. So if you want to build a relationship with foreigners, maybe the first step you can find from a group, okay, WhatsApp group, or maybe another group, Facebook groups. But you need to be very careful because especially for women, okay, because they are not all the people are kind, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes they also try to take advantages from us. Okay, they will ask something bad from us. They want us to do something bad for them, and it's not good. Okay, so what you need to do if you want to build a relationship with foreigner, like having a friend, having a foreign friend, you need to choose also. You need to be careful. Okay, I think that's
Okay, thank you, Umi Fitri.
You're welcome.
It was I hope we can take the lessons. So well, obviously we get many lessons today from Umi Fitri. So I think that's all from us, and see you.